Hi, I'm NZ Beer Babe and thank you for joining me on my latest craft beer review. I've got a few beers here with me today, but I've decided to start off with a session IPA, and the reason is because all of the beers I've got are IPAs, so I decided to go with the session one. Now the session beers are called session beers because they're typically low percent alcohol, so you can actually enjoy 2 or 3 of the beers and opposed to just having like a double IPA or something that's high in alcohol and super flavorful, which can knock your palate off if you start off with it straight off the bat. You kind of have to build yourself up when you are going through a tasting session. So that is the reason why I've chosen this one, and it is a Semiconductor IPA, session IPA from 8 Wide Brewing, 4.4%. So I've already poured it a few minutes ago, and before I got to sit down and do this video I had to do a few things, so it's sort of calmed down a little bit. But when I first poured it, it had really good head retention, probably attributed to this glass. This is my IPA Spiegelau glass, designed by Sierra Nevada and Dogfish Head, 2 of the biggest companies in the brewing world, so they certainly know what they're talking about. Also, the glass was designed in the cylinder shape to be able to put forward the hop forward characters on the nose. So this one's really well balanced. It's low bitterness, which suits me just fine. And the thing is with IPAs, they are a beer that has been born out of necessity. The history of an IPA was because they needed to be able to get a beer, the Brits needed to be able to get the beer from them all the way to India. So basically it was, they figured out that the more hops they pack into it, the longer it's going to last. And that's how the IPA was born. So yes, definitely a beer born out of necessity, and it serves a function, which is to last the distance, which what it was all about in those days. It had to travel for weeks and weeks on end. So this is it, folks. If you would like me to do a particular beer, please leave a comment down in the comments box, and I would love to try what you want me to try, or any feedback, or email me at nzbeerbabe@gmail.com. I'd love to know your thoughts and hear from you. With that said, I'd just like to do a quick message to the Makasian family. Our condolences are with you. Now, Mr. Makasian was the founder of Mac's Brewery. Mac's Brewery is New Zealand's oldest brewery, so he was the pioneer in New Zealand craft beer industry. So I'd like to raise a glass to him. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time. Cheers!